You knew exactly what you're getting when you walked in the door, the
Yes,
price you're going to pay.
and it was style and fashion, which is always part of it, but style that does not go out of fashion. I'm wearing a vintage outfit. Everything I wear is old, maybe because I'm old, but, you know.
Yeah, you do vintage well.
No logos.
Your company now, what you describe as aspirational, yeah,
well,
is doing pretty well.
It's doing, I'm very happy to say, it's having its moment now. Part of it is style, taste, quality. I've said the same thing always. Style, taste, quality, value, and most importantly, it's clothes that never go out of style. So I amortize whatever I buy. And, you know, I'm wearing 40-year-old shoes. This vest from Belstaff. We did a lot of business at J.Crew. It's very old. My shirt's 2014.
Since you say, you know, how's the higher end? How's the higher end?
Well, what I hear, and, you know, I hear it's very difficult. There's price issues out there, which, you know, some of the prices are whatever. And there's big expansion. And the people, I think, this is personal opinion, it's not such a big deal to wear a designer thing anymore. Logos, you know, the vintage business has never been better. The dupes, which I just learned about, you know, the counterfeits, I've heard never done better. Walmart had the working bag, you know, the Hermes Birkin. So I think we're in a good place now. They trust us. We've come into our own a bit, and we have nice clothes. And you don't throw them away.
When you talk about tariffs, if you were running the day-to-day of a company that you used to, Gap, Crew, or whatever, how would you manage the current environment? I mean, these CEOs have been through this once before, right? It's not their first rodeo.
Yeah, years ago, right.
Trump 1.0, now we're Trump 2.0.
Right.
They presumably expected that you were going to have tariffs because he talked about it all the time on the campaign.
Right.
None of this should be a shock.
Of course.
So how would you deal with it?
Well, what we did first, Trump, was we started moving a lot of our factories out of China. We didn't have time to do that here, but we're looking at sourcing worldwide, and we haven't been very good at that at all. And so, but what do? You know, everyone's going to pay more money for their clothes. You know, tariffs, I don't know if it's 10%. We're okay. I'm not worried because we do have a aspirational, but a lot of income, middle income too. But, you know, our prices are very fair now because I don't want to be greedy ever. Value.
But if you were, let's say, you're sitting in the corner office at a company like Gap, it sounds like you'd have no choice, you're saying, but to pass the costs on to the consumer.
Well, yeah.
At what point do you make the decision, I'm going to eat the cost or I'm going to pass it on?
It's a really good question, very hard to answer. In our case, we are known to give very good value for the quality. So we ride on that reputation, but we're going to be very careful. The thing is, you don't want to overprice and lose day in, day out business. But the reality is, you can wait for sales in many companies. Some of my old jobs, they, you know, sale here, a sale there, a sale everywhere, new goods. So if you're a smart shopper, you just go online and look for what you're going to buy and then buy it online.
Well, everybody likes a good sale,
yep.
No matter what part of the income scale you're at. Part of the tariff issue, obviously, is trying to bring more jobs back and production back to the U.S. What's your take on the idea of just onshoring more manufacturing, making more of the clothes here rather than in Vietnam and China?
I have an opinion. I don't think I want to say it on TV because...
Well, you're always irreverent. That's why the microphone's on you.
Okay, well, there's reasons that things are made overseas. And it's a different environment. The needle, and all my friends and people in the business, a lot of the stuff, we do all our jeans in LA, and they have a great jeans
You make all of your jeans in LA.
All of our jeans. This one, LA. We have a great factory there, and they know how to make a great jean.
Well, you pay more, obviously, to do that here, don't you?
We do, but it's worth it because it's LA made, or you can go to Japan and make jeans. Those are the two prestigious places. But I think there are a lot of experts around the world. I met with a guy today who manufactures. He lives in Belgium. He makes goods everywhere. And he has a great business with great pricing and great quality. But, it's like anything else. I don't know if the factories here are there with the same competitiveness as Asia. And I understand we want to get our fair share. But I think time will tell. I don't know if there's a negotiation involved with Mexico or Canada. And, we just deal with it. And I think at the end of the day, value, quality, style, and not obsolescence in clothing wins.
Never obsolete.